Let's go. It's Saturday Night Loud, exclusively Power 106, the Rolling Loud family, Carisma Wavy. Man, we got some family in the building.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Chef Boy. You gotta wait. I'll introduce you, man. Chef Boy in the building. Yeah, like me and this guy go way back. You know what I mean? He's been putting in work like crazy out here in the West Coast.
Crazy.
If you've ever got the chance to see my guy perform live or meet him in person, the energy is always on 1,000. You gotta love it. Chef Boy, we in here at Power 106.
Appreciate it, man. Welcome myself, man. I'm glad to be here, man. Listen, it's an honor. You know, I've been waiting for this moment. You know, Carisma and I, we be going way back, but, you know, you got to grind and shine. So I guess the grinding is paying, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely overdue, man. So happy to have you here finally kicking it with us on a Saturday night.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
Dude went viral this year. Go to work. You and G5 had TikTok going crazy. He just dropped another song with him and Problem. Like, so much going on. Like, let's talk about it.
So, yeah, man, my idea is to just stay consistent, create an algorithm and stay on it, you know? So that's what I did. I got my own lane, my own wave.
Big facts.
And I just decided to just keep dropping. Once you get noticed, don't never settle. You know, keep dropping, stay consistent, because you don't know who's watching.
Big
facts, you don't know who's looking at you and following, or who you are inspiring to get back in the studio or to stay consistent as well.
Definitely.
So, yeah, it's a lot of cats I looked up to who's now, like, conversing with me like, hey, bro, I see you.
Nice.
I'm like, damn shit, nigga, I listen to your music, you know? And Problem is one of them. You know, I grew up on the Mollywood and the Mollywood 2, and it go crazy because he's a Compton legend. So to actually get a record with him, it's an honor, you know, it's a blessing, but the work is starting to pay off, you feel me?
Is there anything specifically you're doing that you weren't doing like 2 years ago that's probably changed your journey?
Yeah, honestly, it's just staying consistent. At first, I was being settled with like a hit song, you know, my homeboys or my family be like, hey, bro, this is a hit record, it's dope. I just settle like that and, you know, just kind of push that and not really market it or market myself or brand myself or the record. So now I learned that it's more than just having a hit song. It's like, yeah, you have a hit song, now who are you going to get it to? You know what I'm saying? Who's going to be behind it? How much money you got behind this record? Because at the end of the day, unless someone really believe in you, shit, you got to really put that work in, you know?
Yeah, 100%.
So, yeah, I come from the same Nipsey era, like out the trunk of the car, passing out my CDs, you feel me, asking for donations, you know? So, yeah, I know the grind, you feel me?
Definitely, it shows, man. Go check his YouTube out. I mean, Yippity Yap is a West Coast classic.
Oh, you better take it back to 95.
It's a West Coast classic.
For sure.
So, like, we definitely, like, you're known out here, and I love the sound that you bring. Like, you're so refreshing. You have a lot of suns right now out here, for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
you know what I mean? But, like, Chef Boy really is, you bring that fun, good LA music that we've been missing.
That's what we need.
You know what I mean?
We need that comfortable house party vibe again.
Yes.
Like, damn, why is it only Kid and Play movies we get to see that? Why is it old school movies we get to see that? Like, no, let's bring that flavor back, because at the end of the day, there's no right or wrong with this. You know, it's love, it's flavor, it's music, it's hip hop, you know? So it's like really like poetry. You can't be wrong, you know?
As fun as your music is, like when your recording process, do you have like a bunch of people in the studio, or are you in there?
No, I don't.
Like,
I don't. No, I mean, I've been in the studio with a lot of people, but I don't really like it. It's not really me. It's like me, my engineer, and maybe one person. And that one person got to be doing something, holding the camera. You got to be, you know, making beats. Got to be, you know, making sure it's okay. This is what we're gonna do with this. Contributing, you know, make it make sense. I'm not really with the hanging out, just, you know, gandering in the studio. When I come in, I don't even write my music. You know, y'all the first to hear it. Like, a lot of my music, I hear the beat over and over, and I'll be on the toilet or I'll be smoking a blunt, and I just be like, look, this is about to go crazy when I get in the studio. And that same energy from my house or wherever I'm at, it goes right in the studio. But I don't have nothing blocking me. I don't have the women in there. I don't have homies in there. It'd be me and my son, me and my dog, you know. It'd be like me and one homie, like, for real. So.
Wow, that's really interesting, because your music reflects so much energy and party vibes. You would think.
No, I could bring that by myself.
That's crazy. I told you, my guy's energy's on 1,000.
And I show people that. Another thing, not to cut you off, but I show people that when I perform live.
100%.
I don't have 100 people on stage with me. If it's people on stage and I don't know you, please clear the stage before I hit the stage, because I don't need my homies or my crowd to hype me up. I'm gonna do it myself. So get in there and party and have fun, and let's make it a bigger party. Because I could really rock the show by myself. I did it before.
I've seen it myself over and over again. Like he brings it, your music brings it instantly. The girls are, like you said, dancing, shaking their butts, partying. Like it's so great to hear, and it's so great to see you going viral, man. I was so happy to see you and G5, go crazy with that Go to Work.
That Go to Work record actually was like, I actually knew it was a hit record. I had my son with me. I was at home, I had my son, and G5 was already in the studio making it. And he sent me a little text message sample of it. And then he called me right after. He like, you messing with this, Joe? I'm like, man, I'm a gas on that. But I got my son. He like, I'm in the studio right now cooking up. If you want to come lay your verse, man, you come lay your verse. I thought about it. I looked at my son. He wide awoke, jumping around. I'm like, we going to the studio, son. On our way. Shot to the studio, got my son, had him on his tablet, and I laid my verse.
Nice.
And it's magic, you feel me? Because I felt the energy. And it's always been like that with me and him. Like every time we make a beat, like, for example, Yappity Yap, he made that at my house. We come together. Earthquake, Backbreaker, all the hits.
Salute to G5,
we come
man.
together.
Woo.
And I tell him like, oh, I like this sample, or we like this flavor. It ain't nothing that he just emailed to me. It's all like love, organic love. Like that's the best. Yeah, hell yeah. And we sitting there like, okay, you feel that? All right, we're gonna do this. You know what I'm saying? That's the best part about it. Because people, after you create a record, you're going to have people that want to follow in your footsteps, but they not knowing how you created it, it will never happen like that. That's a different type of magic. So you should be able to, you might as well just create your own magic instead of trying to, ride somebody else's wave, you feel me? Because nobody know how a lot of hits are made.
No.
It'd be in jail, it'd be in somebody else's studio, it'd be in the backyard. Nobody knows. So.
Most artists you talk to, their hits are super random, or they did it in one take and they didn't think it was the hit.
Or be the one they don't like.
Yes.
You be like, I like this, but you be like, well, that ain't the one I was pushing on the album.
You know what I'm saying?
That, but hey.
But then here come the people and say something totally different. So that's crazy. Man, growing up in Compton, like you said, Compton, salute to Compton. We get so much incredible talent from that small little city, man. I love it. What high school did you go to over there?
I went to all of them.
Originally
Centennial High School.
Shout out to Centennial.
I was there just for 10th grade because, I was really a bad kid. So, but my mom was also moving around. So we stayed in Inglewood. We stayed in Compton. So wherever, if I wasn't using my auntie address, I had to use my mama address.
Woo, the struggle.
But I was really getting kicked out of a lot of high schools. But my home school was Centennial High and Washington High.
Okay, shout out to Washington High too. Hey.
Sports?
Yeah, I played football 9th and 10th grade. And after that, chose the streets. Yeah, chose the streets. But I was always like a class clown or a comedian, so I knew something was gonna give eventually. Everybody say be a comedian. I'm like, nah, bro, I like this music shit.
Do you feel like your love of music came anywhere from that?
Yeah, it came, exactly. From getting kicked out, from getting sent to the office, from making 36 people in one room laugh. Even the teacher. Teacher's like, you know what? You going to the office, but that was funny. It's like, oh damn, fucking all right.
You got that
bro.
charisma, come on, man.
So
that charm.
Yeah, a lot of teachers hated it, but a lot of teachers seen the gift. Like, long as you get your work done and focus, this can get you far. And I actually did graduate. I'm not one of them that just dropped out. But as far as sports, I stopped at JV. I wasn't eligible after JV. So, but I did finish high school, did junior college, barber school, got my license and certificate to be a barber.
That's right.
I actually been cutting hair for like 11 years, you feel me? So,
And I don't think people really understand, LA high schools going to Centennial, bro. That's
especially walking.
You made it out of that, bro,
bus.
and able to be here with us today. I don't think a lot of people get it. That's a big high school that's known for, what I'm saying, a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. So being from LA, we all know the truth with all
politics and stuff.
You know what I mean? So, bro, I'm glad you still here with us, bro.
Man, I appreciate it, man.
Music, you know what I'm saying?
It's hard because you got to be able to be your own man out here, You can follow somebody else's footsteps or follow what's the trend or what's popping, but that's not really the way I want it to go. Especially being me, I'm a big black dude. I stand out. So me following behind somebody smaller or somebody that I could be doing bigger and better than never made sense to me. I've always been the leader type,
That's good.
Man, leader out here getting the attention of legends from Compton. Let's talk about the song with you and Prom. Just came out. 2-3 days ago.
West Coast Flow remix. It's only been out not even a week, man. Yeah, we doing good on the numbers already. Shout out to Problem and this whole camp. So originally, my homie from my area, knows him personally, like I can call you. So he reached out to him. And I already had told the homie, like, hey, man, we need to get this guy or this guy on one of these records one day. You know, I'm just, like, throwing it out there, you know. And he one of the cats in the section that could make something happen, you feel me? Even though he in my age bracket, he got, you know what I'm saying, he got pulled. He could make something happen. So he made a phone call. Problem was like, yeah, I'll knock it out. Send it. You know what
that's what's up.
Like, what? Like, I got it. You feel me? And then my boy was keeping up with him. Like, you know, Problem was working on the album at the time. He dropped his album.
Jason Martin, yeah.
So he just keeping up on, like, you doing it? He like, oh, I got you, don't trip. And then randomly I wake up. My boy called me on FaceTime. He said, listen to this. He started going crazy. I said, oh, yeah, don't worry about it. I said, look, I got the artwork already ready.
Come on, I'm ready.
The artwork.
I've been waiting.
I said, send this the Problem and see what he said. He was like, oh, yeah, this dope. And boom, I said, the next day we dropping this.
Hey, that's what's up. Ready. That's what's up. Salute to Jason, man. That's how you should do it, too. The OGs reaching out to the younger guys.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah, but he said that in the interview, and I didn't think it was cap, but I knew it only meant for people that understood where he was coming from. Because he said in the interview, like, work with the people that's hot and that's coming up, because you never know who's the next. You know what I'm saying? So while you trying to think you the hottest, somebody else is going to be hotter than you sooner or later. So work with people, and that's how I feel. You feel me?
Yeah.
I work with cats, but I don't work with cats who feel like they just trying to come up off me. Like, I'm going to do a song with Chef because he popping. No, I do songs with cats who I see grinding just like me.
Right.
You put money into your artwork just like me. You put, time and effort into it just like me. You care about it like me. Then we could do a song. I wouldn't charge you. But cats that's like, hey, bro, you hard to do a song. And I look on your resume, it's nothing there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, just to get my attention. It's not going to work.
To the shit.
It's levels, because I've been the same guy that had to
put in the work. Yeah, and you put in the work,
you know
period.
Yeah, so.
Also period. Something, no matter how people look at that.
Yeah, because when you get it and when your time comes, you want to, it's earned. So you appreciate it more, you know? So it's valued. It's like, no, it's not because my uncle famous and he just brought me on, or my cousin put me on, or I had a bag and I just blew it here and got on. Like, that's cool. But you ain't going to understand the game. It's levels. And that's why there's a lot of cats in the game now that come up and then flop. Because they don't have no distribution, no marketing, they don't have no brand. They don't even know who they are as a person. They're just a guy in the studio, you know? And that's like the worst part, because it's art, man. You got to know what, you got to know the flavor you bringing.
Definitely. Low the Great produced that one, right?
Shout out to Low the Great. Is that Trey, Low the Great? Yeah,
crazy ass flip.
So the original one.
Crazy.
The original record I dropped a year ago, West Coast Flow, the original, it was something quick I did because he just sent me a package and I ran through them and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do this one, I'm gonna do this one, I'm gonna do this one. And I ain't gonna lie, I was on the toilet like, man, it might be my flow. And I'm like, I'm gonna lay this. I dropped the record, sent it to Low the Great. He was like, bro, this a hit. And it was just me. So then we pushed it, dropped the video. Shout out to Tommy the Clown and their whole crew. They had
Street Legends.
They had the radio, the Caffeine TV going on, and they was filming. So afterwards, all the kids and everybody wanted to be in the video. It went crazy. So I'm pushing it. I'm like, nah, if I need to get a feature, it's gonna be this record or these other records. And that was one of the top 5 records. So when he reached out, I already had the open verse. It was no hesitation. Let's do it. You feel me? And it's doing good. It's doing real good, man.
Out right now. Did you guys drop a video?
Nope, not for that. No, not yet.
Okay, we gonna get that?
Man, it's 3 days old. Let's wait a little bit. Give it a little bit. Let me give it like a month or something.
Jason, Jason, let's make that happen. We'll have that coffee and kush, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, oh, me, for sure. Oh, man.
Now, do you you're such a visual person and a creative guy, like you just see it.
I like to push it together.
You definitely saw.
Execute.
Yeah, I know you already got an idea for that video.
Oh my God. Yeah, I do. Yeah. Keep it real player, keep it real West Coast. I really do. So yeah, and I want to bring back some West Coast legends too. Honestly, I ain't gonna say.
Okay, we're gonna keep that. He's working.
Yeah, we ain't gonna say. We working though. I ain't gonna say too much.
Hey, Ice Cube, come holla at him too, because I think he would have some incredible ideas for screenplays and things. Like I'm telling you, this guy's creativity is crazy.
Oh me, quick it, man. All y'all tap in with me, man. Come on, man. Stop playing. It's only right.
Man, well, out here you can't go to a high school and not hear some Chef Boy or have the kids request it.
Oh yeah.
Like, how do you stay so tapped into what the youth wants?
So, I'm not even going to cap. I was surprised that the youth really like my music, not because it's party music, but because I'm what I was talking about. But it's versatile in the language. Like Earthquake is a birthday song. Backbreaker, it's a backbreaker. But what I made it for, it was for But how they using it, they use it for cheering.
Birthday back,
they doing it for pumping. You'd be surprised. Take it back to '95. That was some old school house party flavor, and the youth is messing with it because because of what I'm bringing. I'm mixing it in, bringing old school flavor with new school flavor, so the kids don't miss out on what they dad and mama was doing. You know, like it's all the same. We just switching it up, you know? So I bring that flavor. So it was just like a coincidence that they really got tapped in. And then it's like the older crowd tapped in, and then I got the younger crowd. So now all I got to do is really get my age group in, and I'm really locked in.
But that is your age group, though. And think about your high school functions. We were listening to that crazy Tommy the Clown with Hyphy, Crump.
You
like,
listening to all that
so it
Bay
is
Area.
that. You're a genius.
Tell me
You're
when to
genius.
go.
Come
E40,
on.
all that type of house party music. So instead now, more of the high schoolers is getting into the like shoot 'em up, bang bang, man. They're going into the lean and do the weed. That's cool. I'm going
But
to
you
party.
can't dance to that.
You can't dance to it. So I gotta create that party flavor. I can still talk about it if I'm living it, but create the party flavor.
Yes.
That's the thing, to have some flavor. You know, that's my whole idea.
He's got it right now. He's got the perfect recipe right now.
Man.
And I need you to hide that in your back pocket and make sure you go crazy. Because definitely, people who really are from LA, they know that's like that. Just the whole, what Tommy and them used to do, they used to take our mixtapes and speed them up.
Yeah.
Like, you really got that ear of what they want. The kids want that.
No,
so,
they love it. They love
salute
it.
to you, man. You got it.
Lie. My son, when he come over to my house, he get on YouTube. He go straight to Tommy the Clown videos, and all they're doing is coming out to my music.
And that's something that's been going on out here for
like,
years.
Dad, this your song too, huh? Dad, this your song? I'm like, yeah, that is my song.
Easy too.
I dance Beezy. He the one make the mixes and all that. Yep. And it's not just Tommy. It's a lot of other crump. The
Boom Squad. There's all kinds of them.
World is big.
Yep.
So like Rocco, Boom Squad. It's a lot of cats out here that's making noise. But I like the fact that the originators, people who I grew up to, like Rise and people that I looked up to, like to see T Fly over there, the people that I was raised with, like, bro, it's crazy. Now they listen to my music. Because I was the one in the living room like, Fat Man Scoop,
Yes.
It was crazy. Like, You Got Served was my era. So it was crazy. Yeah.
Oh, salute to all the legends. If you ain't seen the documentary Rise, R-I-Z-E, please go watch that. That's some real LA history in that documentary. Crazy. T-Fly was a little boy playing the drums.
Baby tie-dye.
Playing the drums in church.
Crazy. I noticed them on Stump the Yard. Nobody really noticed them.
Oh, he runs on everybody's heads. And they actually helped train Chris for that. So come on, respect the West. Respect the West, baby.
Crazy.
Come on, I love it, and you're giving us such great music. I really appreciate because the rest of our areas on a whole different sound.
Yeah,
so you're standing out majorly right now. I love to see it.
Yeah, it took a while though. It's hard, but I'm gonna stick to it.
So you said some artists have been hitting you. Who's surprised you lately? That's been reaching out. Like, damn. We got any more features on the way?
Oh man, yeah, man. So word got back to me that man Uncle Snoop, man, he might want to. You know what I'm saying? He might want to tap in it. We might go do something big.
That's right, Snoop.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Shout out to my big homie, man. He was telling me that we got some work on the way. So
I love it.
I mean, for sure. Yep.
Oh, that's major. That is super major.
All West Coast. I would rather bring the West Coast flavor before I go out of town and do with all the, little babies and all that, because it ain't nothing wrong with it. But I gotta establish just like they are established. NWA, everybody who's from the West established themselves as a West Coast artist before they network. Establish myself as a West Coast artist with a different sound. I don't care if you say, hey, you sound like E40 from the Bay. Okay, but I'm a West Coast artist. That might sound like somebody else, but I have my own flavor. And I look up to cats like E40. You feel me? That's a legend too.
Yeah.
That's one of the cats I want to work with that been in the game for, decades. You know what I'm saying? So
yes.
Yeah, so yeah, man.
He's proven longevity.
Yeah,
him
exactly.
And Too Short like no other.
And I look at the grind. The work speak for itself, but I looked at the grind, looked at where he came from, how it started, and he didn't take no shortcuts, no handouts and all that. He did it how it was supposed to be done.
Maybe you can get on his cooking show with him and really chef it up, chef boy.
What? That'd be dope, because I cook too, man. So
I see you.
Going with the spoon, man.
Follow him on TikTok and Instagram. It's never a dull moment. Never a dull moment.
Yes, sir, man, for sure.
Compton and Long Beach together. So that's in the works. If you could have one dream feature, dead or alive, who would that be for Chef Boy?
Oh, we already talked about it. E40.
E40? Oh, really?
I got something for
That's
him.
That's doable, man.
I got something for him right now.
40 stays tapped in. Okay.
Yeah, he does. So I just want to see the grind a little bit more, and then maybe you could tap in with me. Like, what's up, Niz? After you, maybe you could come over here and send me something,
You know what? Before we leave, make sure you give it to me, and I'll shoot it over to him for you.
Say less,
Let's do it. That's Unc right there.
It's done.
That's Unc.
For sure.
And he always looks out for the next generation of coming up. So
I love it.
Definitely.
I love it.
Is there anything else we can look forward to aside the music that you might be wanting to do?
So right now, I started a podcast. If nobody knows, the world knows. I have a baby on the way.
Oh, congrats! Hey.
Gender reveal is August 13th.
You want a girl or boy?
I want a girl. I have a son. My son 8, so I want a girl. Slow me down. And
put me on the that'll be your little baby. The little girl's different.
Put me on the right track. But yeah. So working on a podcast right now. Episode 2 coming up. Where we actually talk about relationship goals and past relationships. So
it's gonna be some wild talk though. Let me tell you, Chef Boy wild though. And the girls you be having. I saw the first. You put the first one out, right? Yes, I saw it.
It's out.
So it's gonna get real spicy on there, huh?
Spicy. And then after episode 3, we're gonna be inviting some people who actually going through the same type of complications in their relationship. Yeah. So I want to be like the new Maury Povich, man, Jerry Springer for podcasts, man. Black Love, man.
Hey, those shows are all off air, so come on. We need it.
Zeus TV, man.
Zeus, holla.
Holla at me, man. Me, for sure.
Speaking of like relationships, you're a guy that loves the ladies and the ladies love you. In Southern California, where are the best females? What city produces the best females in SoCal?
Man, I don't know why you do me like that. I'm gonna the camera zoomed in on me right there.
Right there, zoom in on them. Tell them where they at. Where they at?
I would say from LA to Watts to Compton, man. That's how I keep it.
Do you skip? You go from, is it downtown LA or like LA to Watts or Compton?
We're not gonna say downtown LA. We're gonna say we'll keep it South Central. You know what I'm saying? South anywhere from Adams on up.
Okay.
Adams on up to Compton. You feel me? Yeah, for sure, man. The ladies. I've seen some beautiful ladies everywhere though. The IE got beautiful ladies. I've seen them in Orange County. But it's a mixture. But where I'm at, mostly where I see them, from Hollywood, LA to Hollywood, back to Compton. You feel me? Yeah, keep it home, man. Keep it home.
So all you fellas want to know, make sure you stay on those.
Yeah. Stay on the 110 to the 91.
Just don't make the wrong left. I love it.
Yeah.
Well, definitely, me and you, we had a mixtape. You had a mixtape series back in the day, Situation.
Oh, man, I was dropping.
And then you had I'm Him, right? Mm-hmm. Him?
I'm him. Because a lot of people back then wanted to be him. Oh, I'm him. I'm him. I'm him. I'm him. Okay. Ben him. I'm him. We was actually doing Situation 2, 3. We did 1, 2, and 3. I think we did 2 and 3. Yeah, because Situation was done originally by Kid Fresh. DJ Kid Fresh, he did Situation, then you came, blessed me with part 2 and 3.
Man, go check those out. Classics, bangers on there.
Oh my God, classics, man. We got some. I actually want to bring some of them records back too. Anyway, yeah, because you put some of that E40 on there too. That Young California.
It's meant to be, bro. It's meant to be. Come on.
Yeah, he put them samples on there. I was loving it. I said, oh yeah, me and Unc got to get one in.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna put. We're gonna hit him after this one to see if we can make that happen. Oh, are you gonna be working on an album or?
I'm actually working on a 7-song EP right now.
EP.
That drops in like 12 days.
Ooh.
Called Dog Boys.
Dog Boys.
Dog Boys. Yeah, me and my boy Mari Ruger, man, we just came together, and he got the street knowledge, and I got the females and the anthems, and we put it together and made like some dope flavor. We got 2 songs out right now. One of them called My Shit. It's going viral right now. It's doing good. Then I got another one called Good Bit, and it's going crazy too. So yeah, look out for that EP coming in about 12 days.
Why the title of the album?
Boys.
Yeah, why Dog Boys?
Because Mari Ruger is dog talk. He be talking that shit, and then I'm Chef Boy, and I'm the dog. I'm the dog too. I'm the dog, so I came from being one of the biggest dogs. So
that's him, baby. Come on.
For sure.
But he got a little angel on the way, so she might soften Daddy's heart. He's gonna change him up.
For sure.
But in the meantime,
I'm a dog. You feel me? Dog Boys on the way. 12 days away, man, for sure. Yeah.
12 days away. Gonna be out on all platforms everywhere. Little EP. Can't wait for that. Mm-hmm. What's the next visual you plan on dropping?
We actually working on the video shoot for My Shit, and then the West Coast Flow video.
Yes,
but
perfect.
Right now I'm doing like corner store freestyles.
Ooh,
and stuff
shout out to Corner Store, man.
I'm on that next. You already know I'm next in line for that. Yeah, we already tapped in, and I'm doing just like I'm trying to do visuals that's not too complicated. Keep the algorithm going. Stay in and your vision and your eyesight, but not worry about putting all the money and everything behind it. Because if I consistently drop, then it'll come and I can create better like that. So yeah, because a lot of times we waste times on good songs trying to put a visual that funds your pockets that you don't have. You know, you need that Ferrari or Rolls Royce. You can't get it,
sheesh.
so you don't shoot the video. Nah, we not going like that. We gonna shoot it regardless.
Shoot it,
yeah.
No doubt.
This summer
we
shooting visuals. We're going crazy.
Come on, we're waiting. Can't wait to see it, man. So thank you so much for coming through. We, like I said, longtime friends, so I can't wait to play your joints on the radio tonight. We gonna get it. But what about live shows though? When's the next live show? Because that's when people, I swear, even if they don't know you and they walk in and see you performing, I guarantee you, and be like, well, who the fuck was that? Because I'm a fan now.
So this Saturday.
Ooh, this Saturday.
July 22nd. I have 3 shows one night.
Woo, that's right. Come on. What cities you hitting? Tell them.
So we got 2 in Lancaster. Then we got a Sweet 16. And then we coming back to Hollywood to finish it off.
Hey, salute to Lancaster. I DJ'd out there a couple months ago. It was lit. They came out for sure. So
we actually that's gonna be. I gotta work on my voice, make sure I don't blow. Better prep because the most I think I did 2 or maybe 3, but this one is like 4. Got 4 bookings. But after that, the next big show is August 5th. August 5th, we're going to be in Westminster. We got Zoe Sama, Daz Dillinger.
Yeah.
Me, and a few other cats, man. It's a big event. So, yeah, get the tickets, man. Tap in.
Before we let you go, like, after coming off 3 shows like that, you in Compton, you got 1 place to eat and 1 movie to watch when you get home. What you eating in Compton and what movie you watching when you get to the crib?
Shit, I'm going to Louisiana Chicken or Tam's for sure. Tam Burgers or Louisiana Chicken because most likely Panda closed. And if I get to the house and the feet kicked up, shit, it's either, I would say, White Man Can't Jump or Baby Boy.
Oh, wow, classics.
I'm not even going to lie.
Original White Man Can't Jump, right?
The original White Man Can't Jump, yeah, for sure,
Is
yeah.
Baby Boy your favorite hood movie?
Nah, NWA. Okay. I would say Boys in the Hood or NWA.
Okay. NWA. I never heard anyone say it like that. That's funny.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, man. All right, so for all the fans that want to reach out to you, are you more of a TikTok guy or an Instagram guy?
Instagram, working more with the Twitter. TikTok, I don't really be on it. I got someone controlling that as far as the posting and stuff. But I really interact with Instagram, Twitter, or hit me in my email.
Make sure I go follow him, man.
Yeah. Have you tried the new Instagram?
The thread?
No,
I'm scared.
It's just like Twitter.
I don't even understand it.
It's just like Twitter.
I'm scared. I heard
it's the same thing.
I heard there's too many good things and bad things about it.
First it was Finstead and it's still.
Yeah, I heard it's too much. Like if you get the thread, you gotta delete your Instagram and remove it. Like what?
What? Oh no.
I don't get it. And then what is the little number, the @ number they put on your?
That's your code.
Did you set yours up, Carisma?
That's your barcode, I guess. Yeah, I did, but I haven't used it. I set it up. I did one post and I haven't done it.
I'm like, I don't know.
It probably is, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
See, that's what Chef Boy was warning us.
That's a part of the $14.99 blue check, you guys. Do not do that. These cats been verified. Tell them. Please do not go $14.99 it. I'm Chef Boy, the original. There's no blue check, but when I get it, it's authentic.
Right? Isn't that crazy? The cats are doing that with 2,000 followers. Why would you do that?
Switch it up now.
Why did Instagram do that? What is the point?
I think they did it for more
money, but we get it, but it really don't mean nothing no more.
It's for money for Instagram.
Yeah, but now it don't mean nothing.
The people don't look at it like that. That people don't look at it like marketing. People think that Will Smith can see me now.
Oh, gosh.
The people think like if I at E40, he go respond because I have a blue check. No. You have a verification to where they know that's you, so nobody can steal your account. But
and the moment you don't pay that $14.99, it's gone. Sorry.
And I know a lot of cats that was, hey man, they was Daquan, the Carry On, Marshawn, and now they back a little too raw, too really. Like what? I'm playing, man. Yeah, it's crazy.
I love it, man. Man, Chef Boy, thank you so much. He's got so much going on. Check out his podcast. Check out the album coming out in 14 days. 12. Singles out right now. 12 days.
Yeah, we got singles
coming out.
You're in Lancaster Saturday.
Two
shows. So
man.
Please stay tapped in with my guy, Chef Boy. Tell him the real Instagram so they know.
CHEFBOY_Heem.
Him.
Yeah, that's it right there, man. Make sure you follow up, man. I appreciate y'all having me.
Long overdue, man.
Long
Thank you so
overdue,
much
man,
for
for
coming
sure.
through. My guy is crazy. Be sure to check him out. I guarantee you're not gonna regret it.
Yeah,
you're gonna be shaking your ass in the car,
Yeah,
guaranteed.
just type in Chef Boy, man. You like something. You like something.
You know what's cool? You pop up above Chef Boyardee. Like you. That's
That's
good.
good.
That's big.
Good. You think
That's
it's Chef
big.
Boy already know it's Chef Boy me.
Come
you know
on.
For sure.
I love it, man. This is how it goes down. Saturday Night Loud. We're gonna get this man on LA Rolling Loud next year. Come on, Targ. We gotta make that happen.
Yeah, man,
Dude, have the place going crazy.
Well, I'm about to rock out too.
And you make sure you come back, all right? Next project, next album, we're gonna have you back.
Yeah, hell yeah, for sure, man.
Hey, Chef Boy in the building. It's Saturday Night Loud, Rolling Loud family. We in here. Come on.